All right, before we start the FlexNet, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Always takes precedence. Any emergency or priority traffic before we start this session of the FlexNet? This is WA5QPZ Net Control. Any relays for the call for emergency traffic? Hearing none, we'll get this thing kicked off here. CQ the FlexNet, CQ the Sunday afternoon FlexNet. This net meets every Sunday afternoon, not every afternoon, every Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. Central. It's 2 p.m. Eastern, or 11 a.m. West Coast time. Purpose of the net is to discuss software-defined radios, hear what everybody's doing with theirs, whatever other comments they'd like to pass along to the group. You don't have to have a Flex radio to join in. Any and all amateurs licensed for this frequency are welcome to join in. There's several ways that you can listen to this net, but you can also check in. I'm going to try to take check-ins via CQ200. And while I'm thinking of it, CQ200 is a simulated 6-band transceiver that you can get on your browser, any browser. And you can get registered for that going to CQ Place. That's Charlie Quebec Place, PLACE. .com, cqplace.com, and get registered. And you'll find us there on the simulated frequency of 14,329, same as our actual RF frequency. And you can check in that way, and you can also listen to the net in that direction. Then you can also listen via EchoLink, and that's if you go to EchoLink and just go to EchoLink under my call, WA5QPZ, or node 79336. And then there's the YouTube podcast. You can see my screen being podcast live via YouTube. Just go to YouTube and search for my call, WA5QPZ, and you'll find us there. So those are different ways that you can participate with the net. Also listen in. If you have NetLogger, we take check-ins. Anyone lurking there will get logged in via NetLogger. Just go to netlogger.org, O-R-G, and you can sign in there, and then you can watch as we go down through the list. I have a short list so far of stations that checked in a little early through NetLogger and over the air. Of course, myself, and then W4FO, Pat, W5MCP Mike, Jim, WU5E's got thunderstorms in the area, but he thinks he's all right. Bill, KE5PNY. I got K8DXX, another Bill. Don over on the left coast, AI6RE. Then Bill, N3HQB, not to be confused with the other Bills. N9RU, Tom. W5WJN, I think that's a new one, another Bill. WB8YKH Lloyd, number 12 was N4FYT Phil. Then AI6RG, I believe that's Wesley, that's a new one. AA1FF, Steve, K4QJZ, and after Watts is K0ZBI, George. And then the last one I got logged in here so far is K0VAC. I'll take additional check-ins over the air at this time. Come slowly. I'm a slow typist. This WA5QPZ. Say that again. That was N3. Is it Uniform Papa Sierra?
Yes, sir. You got it. N3 UPS Orlando.
I got it. Thank you, Sloan. Appreciate it. Anyone else over the air would like to check into the FlexNet? This WA5QPZ.
Whiskey Niner, Tango Papa Alpha, W9 TPA.
Okay, W9 TPA. Got you. Anyone else? I'll take additional check-ins over the air at this time. This is WA5QPZ. WA8, give me the rest of it. Your audio's pretty pinched up. You might check your bandwidth there. Go ahead. Okay, very good. Got you, Fred. WA8KCW. Very good. I think you're over on the EchoLink, too. I was going to ask if you want to be checked in. Anyone else over the air? And then we'll go back down through the list and see what everybody wants to expound on. I think probably weather. This WA5QPZ, additional over-the-air check-ins. Okay, we'll go back down through the list. Just to tell everybody, I'm running a Flex 6700 in software version 4.1.5, current release version, into an alpha amplifier running about right at legal limit. And the antenna's a turnstile, a big X pattern made out of two expanded W5GI mystery antennas tied to a common feed line. It's kind of goofy, but it works. All right, let's see. Looks like Pat's first up. W4FO, WA5QPZ. Go ahead, Pat.
Well, good afternoon, Dudley, and the FlexNet from stormy southeast Alabama. Heavy rain on the way and thunder and lightning, but I should be able to get through the net okay. The radio here today is I'm on my 6600, running 4.1.5. No problem with that software update on the 6600. PGXL, TGXL, and the antenna is a 80-meter delta loop with the apex at 80 feet. It's fed for horizontal polarization, fed in the middle of the bottom wire, which is about 15 feet off the ground. It really works well on 75, 80 meters and 40. I had to send my 8600 back to Flex. I have one of the early signature models, one of the first 200. And ever since the radio's been new, it's had a problem with booting. I've had to flash it 3 different times. Tim's had to send me the link for an operating system to flash a USB drive. And we lost the power, I guess, 2 weeks ago. And it would not boot. We couldn't get it to do anything. So Tim thinks it's a hardware problem. and so it's back to flex. Unfortunately, it's in the queue, and they're not even going to start on it until February 11th, which I'm not happy about at all. But it is what it is. But the 6600 is working great, so I'm not totally without a radio. That's my tell of woe, Dudley. Back to you, sir. WA5QPZ and the group, W4FO. Over.
All right, very good, Pat. Well, I've heard, of issues with previous SD cards. I haven't heard a repetitive issue like that, and I would kind of, go with what Tim said, and if he thinks it's a hardware issue, it probably is. Kind of sounds like some sort of minor issue, but very good. Thank you, Pat. Sorry you had to send that in, but they'll get you fixed up. And maybe that's just a real pessimistic date. They'll knock out a bunch of easy ones and then move you up a little closer. So good luck there, Pat. All right. Thank you, Pat. Next is Mike, W5MCP. See if we still got a link here. You were coming in pretty good before, WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
W5MCP. No, we lost our link there, Dudley. I lost you 30 minutes ago, so now I'm listening to you on Utah on WebSDR. I had a brain fart there for a minute. I'm on Flex 8400 and I'm running version 4.1.5. And I had a similar problem here about a week ago. My Flex would not, it hadn't even been a week, just a few days ago. My Flex wouldn't boot up. It just flashed red 3 times over and over and over. And I put in a ticket. I tried everything, and then I put in a ticket. And within 30 minutes, they sent me a file to download, which was an image file, and I had to turn that over to a USB drive, and I put the USB drive in a port on the back of the Flex, and y'all might be able to hear my wife singing. She got headphones on playing in the house and singing up a storm, but anyway, that worked, and it booted up, and everything's hunky-dory now. It's working as it should. I hadn't had any more problems out of it. But anyway, I'm running that Flex 8400 into an Alpha 8410 and doing legal limit and running that into an inverted V. Having problems with my 40 meter. It's a fan dipole, 40 and 20. 20's working fine, but 40's not. I got an intermittent problem there. I did bring it down, check my feed point connections, and they were fine. So that 40 meter is working today. I think the weight of the ice has got that connection connected, but anyway, we got 20 degrees here. It's partly cloudy. The storms are over with, but now we got to deal with the cold weather. 20 degrees out there and a blustery 20-mile-an-hour breeze gust. It's 15 right at the moment, so feels like 11 degrees out there. But anyway, Dudley, I'm staying in the house, staying warm, and we hadn't lost electricity or anything, so everything's hunky-dory here. Back to you, Dudley, and let you kick the can down the road. W5MCP.
All right, very good, Mike. You must have bumped your dial there or something. You're a little bit off frequency. I was tuning my RIT and then realized, I'm listening through Utah. Got a good copy through Utah, Mike. Okay, well, very good. I'm glad you got it going there. Hopefully, it's just a rare occasion for that. All right, next is Jim, WU5E. Jim, your comments for the group, and hopefully the thunderstorm's staying away from you. Go ahead from WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
All right, Dudley in the FlexNet, WU5E, Jim here, Castilla, Georgia. It's raining so hard you could step on the raindrops and walk across the road without hitting the ground. I mean, it's really pouring outside. 50 degrees, heavy rain. We've got 12 lightning strikes, and the last one was 6 and 8 miles away. So there you go. So after this, I'll go down and wait about 10 minutes, and I'll come back up. So hope everybody's doing good out there. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. The Flex 8600, the PGXL, TGXL, and the AGXL is working great. And so I love full depth Flex, you know, so I'm watching 6 meters and 20 meters right now. So, and this morning I worked a DX station on 6 meters about, 6:15 this morning. I saw him on CW, and I worked him down in Argentina. So there you go. So hope everybody's doing good out there. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. We went to church today, came home. We're waiting for this cold snap to get here. We're going to be 19 degrees in the morning. So there you go. So I hope everybody hears me good. This is W5E back to net control. Over.
All right, very good, Jim. And yep, I had that 19 degrees this morning. And it's supposed to be about the same for tomorrow. So you may have a couple of days like that. All right, very good. Thank you, Jim. Next is Bill in Cabot, Arkansas, KE5PNY. Bill, your comments for the group. It's WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
WA5QPZ in the group, KE5PNY from downtown snowy Cabot. We've got about 7 inches of snow and sleet, and it's yucky, so we're staying inside. We're operating on a 6600 with a PGXL HF auto tuner and a bunch of wire up in the air in a hexagonal, not a real loop, but I guess you could call it a loop anyway. And I figured out, Dudley, the signals are bouncing off the snowflakes coming down there so good. Anyway, y'all have a good day. KE5PNY.
Well, that probably explains it about as well as anything. Very, very good, Bill. Yep. Yeah, you got enough snow there, probably bouncing off of all that. Let's see. Next is another Bill, K8DXX. Your comments for the group. It's WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Okay, there, Dudley, WA5QPZ in the FlexNet, K8DXX from beautiful sunny Sebring, Florida. You're not going to believe our high down here. Right now, the temperature outside is 88 degrees. 88. I guess it kind of breaks a record set back in 1975 of 87 degrees, but tomorrow we're supposed to be 76 for a high. And then for maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or something like that. Excuse me, I better get a drink. We're going to be down in the upper 50s or low 60s for a high, but and there are probably some places that in the area are going to get 35-degree weather or something like that. That's it's unusual for us, but it does happen. But I've been kind of spending a little bit of time the last few days looking at the weather forecasts around various parts of the country where I have friends that are living, and I've been, kind of following Dallas and Myrtle Beach and, other places that I've got friends at, and just hoping that they don't have get the freezing rain and the power outages and things like that. It's kind of hard to deal with because when you get the freezing rain, power lines come down and crews can get out there, but it's very, very difficult and treacherous for them. So I'm just hoping that we all survive it as a nation. And anyway, rig I'm running here is the 8600 4.1.5 I heard something about 4.2 coming out sometime soon. And then a Elecraft KPA 1500 amplifier, about legal limit, Mosley antennas, a Pro 67C3 up at 80 feet. So that's all that's going on here. And you guys with your 19-degree weather, you can have it. Of course, we'll be whistling Dixie this summer when it's 97 degrees here for 10 days in a row, and you guys are comfortable in upper 80s or something. Anyway, WA5QPZ and the FlexNet K8DXX.
Very good. Thank you, Bill. And now we'll be competing with you on the high end also. So we here the last few years we've gotten the luxury of being on both ends of the stick. All right, very good. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. Next is Don, AI6RE. Don, how's things out in California? It's WA5QPZ and a FlexNet.
Hey, things are going pretty good out here. It's getting nice and sunny, and a little before noon here, 12:20 or 11:20. So just sort of got going this morning, running late, but everything's working in the shack, and not too much planned, but you're coming in loud and clear. Real nice path. And I don't think I hit the antenna aimed your way, but a little too far south. But you're so clear and loud, I won't bother with it. So have a good day, and nice to listen to the net here. 6600 is still clicking just nice. Catch you later, Dudley. AI600.
All right, very good, Don, and good to hear from you. And you're doing a good job there out of California. Keep them straight out there. Next, other side of the country, N3HQB, which is getting some snow, I'm sure. N3HQB, WA5QPZ, and the FlexNet.
WA5QPZ, N3HQB, we've got about 6 to 7 inches here, depending on the length of your ruler. And it really exaggerated this storm, I think. There may be famous last words. We may get another foot before this is over, looking at the radar east of the Mississippi. Name is Bill, QTH is Hagerstown, Maryland. Currently running a Kenwood TS 990, receiving on a Flex 6300, running about legal limit. The mic is a Heil PR40, and the linear is an Expert 2K. The antenna is a Summer XP406, up at about 58 feet. Well, staying inside, shack's nice and warm. Cut down a tree earlier this week, or had someone come out and do it, stack the firewood. So they've declared a state of emergency in our county and in our state. So I guess I'll take tomorrow off. Every day is one day closer to spring, Dudley. Back to you, N3HQB. One day closer to spring, Dudley. Back to you, N3HQB.
That wasn't me. Very good, Bill. Well, you got a good signal, and yeah, you might have some more coming. I'm not sure. It kind of came in waves here, and now we just got the cold. Got through the sleet. Very little snow, but mostly sleet and no ice, which is good. Very good. Thank you, Bill. Next is N9RU. Tom, you're up. WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Good afternoon, Dudley and the FlexNet, N9RU from snowy southern Illinois. Got about, we had 11 inches about sunrise this morning when I stuck the yardstick out there. It's still snowing. It's not heavy, it's just continuous light, fine snow. It just keeps building up, so. But, you know, I don't really mind, I guess, too much. I have everything done, don't have anywhere to go, and then Friday my Aurora 520 showed up. And, you know, I've read about it and I thought about it for a long time. And I knew what was it? I open in the box and be able to pull out a 500-watt radio with a tuner and a power supply in one hand. That was really pretty impressive, and now it seems to be working pretty darn well. I hope my audio is okay. I have didn't import any profiles or anything, so I've been kind of rebuilding them all from scratch for this radio. And let's see, every now and then I'm kind of doing something on it, and it seems like that 20 boost comes on. That really will mess up stuff, so hopefully we're keeping out of that. What else? Now, the only thing I've really noticed on, I got the PGXL, or not the PGX, the TGXL tuner here, and every now and then I put it on the 8600, it worked great, no problem at all. I put it on here and on the Aurora, and it will not work at all. No matter what I do, it has all kinds of weird errors. They're all different all the time. And then I looked back, I think, on the Flex community and saw that apparently it's not fully integrated. That's an understatement here with the Aurora yet. So it looks good on the meter here on the SSDR. I got about 400 watts right now, and SWR is good. I don't need a tuner with this antenna on any of the bands. The tuner is built into the radio. Well, deals with it just fine and keeps it below 2 to 1 without any problem. And it's 265-foot off-center fed wire up there. So I'm very happy. We'll see how this goes this week as I try to run both radios on the computer at the same time. I've done it here and there, but it's something you got to really kind of concentrate on. So all right, I'll leave everybody back to the net and quit rattling on. Thank you, Dudley. Great to hear the net, and like to hear how everybody's weather's been too. It's N9RU.
All right, very good, Tom. And someone was asking about that, how many have checked in, and you're the first one I've heard of so far today. So very good. Thank you much, and you're doing a good job. Sounds good, and glad to have you check in with it. Keep up the good work. Yeah, that's pretty impressive to reach down and can pick it up with one hand. 500-watt radio. It's amazing. All right, very good. Thank you, Tom, and congratulations on the new radio. Let's see if I don't see him on the list anymore. W5WJN. Your comments for the group. It's WA5QPZ in the FlexNet. W5WJN, WA5QPZ. Still with us?
Dudley.
Okay. Lloyd, you're up. WB8YKH. Well, wait a minute. Jim, what did you say? You said he was transmitting?
I said W5WJN is offline.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that. All right, very good. Lloyd, you're up. WB8YKH, WA5QPZ.
Thank you, Dudley. Lloyd here in Byron Center, Michigan, where it has been for the last week, up to negative 17 degrees, and about 3 to 6 inches of snow every day. So we've been busy clearing the driveway for Amazon deliveries and trying to get in and out to the store. So today's a welcome relief with no additional snow, and temperatures are rising here. However, they are in single digits, about 8 degrees right now. We're running the Flex 6700. Happy owner of the PGXL amplifier and the PGXL tuner for a couple of years now. Those things have rock solid. I leave all my equipment on 7x24 and haven't had any issues. Every now and then I've got to reboot the 6700. It loses communication with the tuner or the amplifier. Every now and then I just restart the 6700, and then the Smart SDR and everything starts working good. We're on Smart SDR 4.1.5, and the antenna here is a ground-mounted inverted L. It's a DX Commander, and seems to be doing okay. Hopefully we'll get something better up here in the spring. I've got a double bazooka dedicated for 20 meters I want to try putting up there. Dudley, thanks for what you're doing there, and I hope everybody can weather out this crazy temperatures and whatnot that's going on here over the next few days. Back to you, Dudley, WA5QPZ. Thank you much, WB8YKH.
All right, very good, Lloyd. And that's we don't have anything near the temperature you've got going on there. We're not quite down into single digits. Get close, but man, we're just not made for this kind of weather. All right, very good. Thank you, Lloyd. Good to hear you. 6700's working for you. Next is Phil. N4 FYT. Phil, your comments. WA5QPZ and FlexNet.
Yeah, Roger, Dudley. It's N4 FYT, Valdosta, Georgia, where it's about 69 degrees, contrary to some of the other folks there. But it will be coming down this week. A little bit cooler here, pretty good, pretty cold actually. Running the 8400M with the 415 software, running into a Lux amp at about 800 watts, and into a little roof antenna. And I'd like to wish everybody the best with all the weather. Be safe, and thanks, Dudley, for all your work there. N4 FYT, back to net.
All right, very good, Phil, and doing a good job. Good to hear you. And yeah, you might buckle down the hatches. It's probably going to get close. Let's see. Next station, I don't know if he's still with us or not. He was lurking a little bit earlier. AI5RG. Your comments, if you'd like. This is WA5QPZ and the FlexNet. Okay, no station heard. Steve, AA1FF. Your comments for the group. It's WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Hey, good afternoon to you, Dudley, and everybody on frequency. From Sebring, Florida, where we have 85 degrees right now. We're running a Flex 8600. We've got the Maestro C. Let's see, amplifier is a Mercury Lux, which goes into the Flex TG-XL. That's about all I've got going on here. Just sitting here watching a little TV, recuperating from surgery, and listening to the FlexNet. So anyway, that's it. Back to you, Dudley, AA1FF.
Is that another Flex station in Sebring?
Roger, roger.
There you go. Well, speedy recovery, Steve, and take care. And glad to have you check in. Sounding good down this way. Next is Pat, K4QJZ. Over to Watts. K4QJZ. Go ahead, Watts. It's WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Well, thanks, Dudley. You got some good coffee on you today. I think that's the one good one. It always helps get out a little bit. So we're sitting here like a lot of folks, cold. We've got about 9 inches of snow, a lot less than I predicted, fortunately. But we thought we got a good inch of rain. We found that a little bit of rain creeping in. So it's going to be a mess. And they're telling us it won't get above freezing for 7 to 10 days. So I think we're have a mess again with for a while. But that's that time of year. We got down to below zero up here, and we get most nights are single digit now. As a result, took the X beam down. It's sitting basically on a tripod at this point, and about 6 foot off the ground, and hopefully it's still getting down your way. When we took it down, we made sure to manually adjust in your direction. So it's down for the winter. I want to run this and leave it and sit back there with the
building. Anyway, that's really about all we had. Just sitting here with the Flex 8600 into PGXL, TPXL, and then the X-Speed, and running right around 1200 watts. So, anyway, want to wish everyone a warm, safe week, and thank you again very much for doing the net. Really enjoy it. K4, QKZ.
All right, very good, Watts, and copy you fine, and good to hear you. And sorry you had to take the hex beam down again. What happened to it this time? Over.
And this time nothing happened to it. We decided we didn't want to take the chance with the storm they were predicting, with that ice buildup and winds on it. Afraid it would tear it up again. We've literally had 100-mile-an-hour wind up here, and we've had 70-mile-an-hour winds sustained already this year. So we didn't want to take the chance. So we took it down so that we would not build it in spring, hopefully. Back to you.
Oh, good grief. Well, yeah, you add a little ice to that and strong winds, and they could tear up just about anything. All right, very good. Thank you, Watts. And sorry you had to go through that exercise, but better than having to replace the whole antenna. And that was an expensive a hex beam, too. All right, very good. Next up to George, K0ZBI. George, your turn. If you're still with us, go ahead. This is WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Okay, Dudley, WA5QPZ, this is K0ZBI. I'm still here. Want to say good afternoon to everybody that can hear me. It's been interesting. The reason I got on today is I wanted to tell you, Dudley, that I finally got around to labeling the cables behind the 1500. And when I get some more time, I'm going to pull connectors and then pull the case off that and see if I can't fix it. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm using a Flex K3 here to a 3-element beam up about 24 feet or so. But no snow at the moment. Last week I used my snowblower 5 times, and it's getting close to that this year. Thanks for everything. Thanks for having me on the net here, and we'll give you a call another time. WA5QPZ, K0ZBI, over.
Oh, you bet, George. And man, it's good to hear you. Sounding good. No matter what you're on, but sounds good. Yeah, and get the old 1500 all patched up there. And we'll look for you next week. Next is John, K0VAC. John, your comments for the group. It's WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
And WA5QPZ with the group, K0VAC. Good to be here today. It's 11 degrees here in Junction City. We got 6 to 8 inches of snow, depending on where you put your ruler yesterday. And the driveways are all clear now. I got my snow thrower out there. I cleaned it all off today, so I'm done outside for the day. We can just wait for the rest of the snow to melt here in the next week or so. Probably won't. That's going to stay cold for the next week to 10 days. I have the 8600, which I'm running now. I always have a 6600M, which I run from time to time. And I thought I had an intermittent problem, and I still haven't been able to nut it out yet, find out what it is. Originally, I thought that an intermittent problem of a high SWR was coming because of the update in the software, 4.1.5. But it worked. It does the same thing on the 8600 as it does on the 6600. And it only does it when I use a second pan adapter. Yesterday I was on the winter field day, and I got 52 contacts, no problem. And all day long it didn't show up at all. But if I use a second pan adapter and the TGXL seems like it almost behaves as if there's a sticky relay that doesn't follow me. When I change pan adapters, it doesn't change the settings on the TGXL to allow for that. So the way I've been able to solve the problem is that when the high SWR shows up and that isn't very often, maybe once a week. I just turn the TGXL off, reboot it, turn it back on again, and the problem disappears. So there's something that I still don't understand about it, but it's not disrupting anything with either of the radios. And I've got the 1.2.17 software for the TGXL, so not a problem there. Anyway, just thought I'd run that past you, see if anybody else had anything like that turned up. K0VAC, back to you, Dudley. Thanks for running the net.
Oh, you bet. Are you running those on separate antennas, something like that, or when you go to the second pan adapter?
Right, second antenna. There's a 40-meter dipole and a 20-meter dipole, two separate ones with two separate feed lines.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, something odd there. Maybe the relay's getting tripped up. Golly, I don't know. Have to maybe see that on a grid, some sort. Maybe it could make sense. All right. Very good. Thank you there, John. Next. I think is a new one for the net here. N3 UPS. Sloan, N3 UPS, WA5 QPZ, and the FlexNet. Your comments for the group. N3 UPS, WA5 QPZ. Oh, I didn't hear him. How about W9TPA? W9TPA. It's WA5QPZ. Your comments to the group.
WA5QPZ, W9TPA, Raleigh at Lake of the Ozarks, where it's 10 degrees and feels like 7 below, but I'm not going out there to feel it. So now all the crappie have moved to Florida from what I hear. So I do have a quick question. As I've checked in before, everybody knows I'm a newbie to this, and I have been looking at amps, and having just mortgaged 3 houses to buy this Flex 6400M, if someone could want to drop me some emails, QRZ's got my correct email, or just some quick advice on stay away from the old, I'm an old school kind of guy, so I love the old tube amps, or go with something solid state. That's kind of a quick question that I know is like asking everybody their favorite car, but back to the net, W9TPA.
Well, my comments are there's good things and bad things. We're sticking with the tube amps. The tubes are getting harder and harder to find. Good tubes. Probably the most popular is a 3500 amplifier, but they do create a lot of heat. So there's that. But parts are getting harder and harder to find, and particularly with some of the amp companies no longer in business. It's going to be interesting. Meritron's gone. The Alpha, if you buy a new Alpha, they'll take care of it. But anything previous, they just don't. Not much support there. In the solid state, there's lots of different variants there. There's some good amplifiers out there, but this is an old Alpha 87A with a pair of 3 CX800s, and I've got 4 spares, so I think I'm pretty good in pretty good 4 sets of spares, so I think I'm in pretty good shape there, but other parts are getting harder and harder to find. So maybe that's not much help, but maybe some others would. Anyone else have any comments to pass along to Raleigh there? This is WA5QPZ.
About a late check-in, November United 6 Echo.
That's NU6E, is that correct?
Hello, Dudley. Yes, sir. Bill from Ashland, Oregon, currently Mobile in western Arizona near Quartzsite.
Oh, I got you. Well, very good, Bill. You got good signal here into Austin, being Mobile, and glad to have you check in here. And any other comments for the group?
Nope. Flex is sitting back in my motorhome. The dog and I are out. That's why we're Mobile on a walk in the desert. So just thought I'd stop by. Normally when I'm at home, I never hear you guys. So good to be able to hear you from out here in Arizona.
All right, very good. Well, you could also listen to us on the EchoLink or something, you know. And I could actually take check-ins via EchoLink. Somebody just dropped me a note, so I dropped the transmit side of it. Anybody else have any comments for Raleigh? Well, everybody's being quiet today, Raleigh, but those are my comments about amplifiers. There's good things and bad things to say about the tube amplifiers are going, you know, their prices are coming down. So, but that's because of parts availability and that sort of thing. So, it's probably the question of the year is going to be which way to go. But keep your eyes and ears open. Let's see. Next up is WA8KCW. Fred, your comments. WA8KCW, WA5QPZ, and the FlexNet.
WA5QPZ, WA8KCW, Albuquerque. Yeah, I'm got my confusion here. I'm trying out the iPad version of EchoLink, and it's worked pretty well. I'm running 6700 barefoot and NFed half wave, about 10 or 15 feet above the ground, and yeah, I'm seeing feedback here. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, Dudley, and it's good to hear all you guys. WA5GPZ and the net, WA8KCW.
All right, very good, Fred. And yeah, copy you fine, both direct and also through Utah. Good signal both ways. So glad to have you check in. Yeah, EchoLink works pretty good. It's got very little delay. It's supposed to be somewhere around 250 milliseconds. So the delays compared to YouTube is quite a bit shorter. You just don't get all the spectrum display that I have going to the video. But very good, Fred. Thank you for being there. All right, next new call, I think, Jim, KJ7S, WA5QPZ and the FlexNet. Go ahead, sir.
All right, good afternoon, Dudley, and the rest of the crew. Good to hear you. It's been quite a while since we've had a chance to text you or anything else there, Dudley. It's been years, I think. But right here for now, running 6400 non-M, and we're going through a solid-state amplifier, a Mercury 3S that was available. I bought it when it was still available as a kit, and we had a ball putting that together. That was fun. And going through a Palstar tuner out to a, right now we're running on a 3-band rotatable dipole at about, let's see, I'm guessing around 25 feet or so up in the air, and that's pretty much what we're doing, at least for right now. And we're over here in a little town called Castle Dale, for those that are curious, in the state of Utah. And hopefully we're making the trip to you all right, Dudley. Good to hear you. Good to be able to participate. and I will have to clear out of here real soon here in the next minute or two. So I do appreciate you being there, and thanks for letting me drop in. Hito Japan 7 Sugar will be turning it back to you, Dudley. Thanks.
You bet, Jim. Good signal. Sounds good, and you got it working for you, and it's all working for you. Yeah, the Mercury amp is done real well, and the new Lux amp is quite a little amplifier. It's not quite a dead key down like the PGXL, but it's been a lot of people have it, and they're happy with it. So very good. Thank you, Jim. Next is NU6E. NU6E. Your comments for the group. Go ahead, Bill. It's WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
Good afternoon, everyone. November United 6 Echo. The name is Bill. I'm currently located outside of Quartzsite, Arizona. We snowbird down here. This is our 7th season coming down to the little town of Brenda, Arizona. It's about 15 miles east of Quartzsite. And we've come down in a big motorhome, and I have a Flex 6400 non-M in the motorhome. Totally run a Mac computer, but I also bring a PC laptop with me for various reasons, mainly radio programming, etc. But run a barefoot in the motorhome, and run a HF infed vertical with some counterpoise on the back of the rig. And I've also got a big enough spot in the resort we're at that I've got a big cactus garden next to me, so I run a loop on the ground there, 60-foot loop for receive, and that really cuts down on the local noise. Everybody's got solar arrays on their motorhomes, including myself, and so it cuts down a lot of that noise. But anyway, I guess the rest of the country is getting some terrible weather, but sure is nice here in Arizona. It's a little cooler today. Probably only around 60, but crystal clear sunshine, and temperatures have been up in the 70s and 80s for the last week or so I can't complain too hard. And like I said, I try to check in from the home base in southern Oregon, and I've checked into the net a couple of times, but with my home set up there, the antenna's compromised, and when the noise level's high, I just can't hear you guys. So I listen in from now and then on the various other methods, EchoLink, and I tried that, I can't think of the name of it, but there's another deal where you can get on and transmit, and then I think Dudley replays it or turns that on or does whatever he does. But anyway, I've always heard you guys when I'm out here in this spot I'm at currently in my truck. So I'm on a Yaesu FT891 with an ATOS screwdriver at the moment, but the Flex is sitting right back in the motorhome about 3 miles away. So anyway, that's all my comments. Just got a chance to stop by and say hello, and I appreciate the fact that all the hard work Dudley puts into this thing here every week, and of course the YouTube replay and the live video of the YouTube, you can listen there of course as well. So WA6QPZ and the net, and NU6E Mobile.
All right, very good, Bill, and doing a good job there. Glad to hear you, and I was going to say, gosh, you could run your radio remotely from wherever you're at, but a lot of these campgrounds are kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You may not have much for cell service there, so hey, that's part of the issue too. Of course, I've seen some that actually have Starlink on top of the vehicle, and actually get to the cell through Starlink that way. Anyways, all right, very good. Thank you, Bill, and good to hear you. Let's see. Next is KC9TTF. You're at the bottom of my list at the moment. This WA5QPZ in the FlexNet. Go ahead.
dipole, 100 watts, 4.5. I've been working with some I like it a lot. Set up my smart link back to Madison, that's not 6 degrees. And then into about 6 And Dudley, thanks a lot for doing that. And back over to station on GPS.
All right, very good, Scott, and good to have you check in. Right at the first, it was the band had taken a little bit of a fade, but you started coming up toward the end. Isn't that the kind of the way it works? You know, you get ready to sign out, and then signals all come up. But good to have you check in, and good for you to be there, Scott. All right, that's at the bottom of my list. I'll take over-the-air check-ins, and I'll try CQ200, see if there's anybody there that would like to check in. But over-the-air first. Any over-the-air signals, and then we'll go to CQ200. This is WA5 QPZ.
William Golf, can you please copy 1 Hotel Whiskey?
Kilowatt 0, Bravo 4, Golf Oscar.
Okay, I got you, Greg, AB4GO, and I heard I think it was a K0. Go ahead.
Kilowatt 0, Fox Golf. Kilowatt 0, Foxtrot, Germany.
Got it. K0FG. Gotcha. Okay. And there was another station in there also. It was mixed in. It was kind of a triple going. This is WA5 QPZ.
Whiskey Quebec 4, Delta, calling.
I got Whiskey Quebec 4 Delta. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Harwell, I see. Okay, let's see. K0FG. K0FG, you're first up here. Go ahead. This is WA5 QPZ and the FlexNet.
Good afternoon. Kilowatt 0, Fox Golf, Fred, in central Missouri. 8400M and the Ellicraft twins running about 200 watts, something like that. 250, I think. It's about 8 degrees here, and we've got 6 inches of snow overnight, so it's a very comfortable, pleasant day. Hi. Anyway, everything seems to be working well, except I can never get the profiles to work properly. Not on this or any of the other flexes I've had. Profiles just come and go at their will. I go in and set up like a 10-meter profile for something, and I check it, and as soon as I load it, it reverts back to whatever it had before, or just deletes the profile entirely. So I've been using profiles for 3 or 4 years now, and they've never worked completely satisfactory for me. They're on and off again. Anyway, a lot of problems with the CW settings. I go through and create a profile and set the CW settings just the way I want them, and then I say save it. Even though the autosave is on, I still save it, and then I go up and hit load, and it comes back with the CW settings the way they were before I said to save it. So, oh well. Anyway, I created a trouble ticket. Let's see what the folks at Flex have to say about that. Maybe they'll have some way to figure it out for me. Anyway, have a great day, Dudley. It's great talking to you, and you have a nice signal, although it's fading in and out, up and down. So, 73s, K0 Fox Golf.
All right, very good, Fred. Well, sorry you're having a difficulty there. Myself, I like the profiles to stay whatever I set for it, and so I turn that autosave off, and then whenever I set them, they stay put. The autosave is a great feature, mainly for running with N1MM, but I myself personally, I like to have those so we can switch it off. And a little floppy disk symbol comes up if you want to save them. You make some changes, and man, I'll be glad to save it that way. But yeah, I turned the autosave off myself. But some of the stuff you can get by with in memories. Set it as a memory location. That can work for you too. And then there's also FR Stack. That's another way to do that. You can do a lot of things with FR Stack, and if you haven't ever fooled with that, that's another neat thing to have. Work around some of the maybe issues with the profiles. Profiles won't save everything, but anyways, very good, Fred. Yeah, see what they have to say for you. They can help you with. Next is Greg, AB4GO. Greg, your comments for the group at WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Okay, hello, Dudley, WA5QPZ, and a special hello to K0FG. This is AB4GO. Greg over in Central Florida, near the Kennedy Space Center. Well, K0FG, I have met before at the Orlando Hamcation with our good friend K0LG, who is currently a silent P. And I remember meeting Fred and my friend Les there a couple of years ago. Well, we were out with a little ride this afternoon. We are going out to the Kennedy Space Center area and looked at the new Blue Origin building and also the new structure going up for the Starship from Elon Musk with the white steel structures going up. It was quite something to see. Well, we enjoy using the Flex 6500 amplified by the ALS 600, and I'm currently using a 6-band trap antenna, a vertical antenna. Well, that's my standard spiel. There will be no snow in Melbourne, Florida tonight. No ice, no sleet, perhaps a little rain, and perhaps a little wind. So it's a beautiful afternoon here. It's 85 degrees and sunny here this afternoon. Well, back to you, Dudley, and like I say, hello to Fred. It's WA5QPZ. This is AB4GO.
All right, very good, Greg, and maybe Fred, maybe you want to answer Greg there. I'm presuming you heard him. K0FG WA5QPC.
Sure, Dudley. Like to say hi to Greg, and I remember meeting you down at Hamcation. And it's too bad LG is no longer with us. I sure miss him. We were real close. K0FD. Go ahead, Dudley. 7-3.
That was good, Fred. Very good.
There you go. You guys will have to maybe meet up after the net. Let's see. WQ4D is next up on the list. This is WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Yeah, WA5QPZ and the net. This is Whiskey Quebec 4 Delta. Yeah, Helen Harwell. This is just serendipitous to me. I was just listening up and down the band this afternoon to see, kind of looking, see what was available. There's, of course, the Winter QSO party, and then occasionally thought maybe I might get lucky and find somebody with a park on the air, and I run into the Flex Radio net. I didn't know you even existed, so if you can and get a chance, make sure you give me the details on when the net meets and what have you. I would really appreciate that, so I'd be here more often. I have a Flex Radio 6700, the smaller 6000 series with a Maestro and a LDG tuner and a mostly tri-band vertical, interestingly enough, and it all seems to work really well. I also am on the wait list for the Flex Radio Aurora, but I've got why I like this rig so much. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I shouldn't just cancel that and buy the linear amplifier when they get some more in stock and continue on with this one, because I've really enjoyed this particular rig. In terms of weather here, we got nothing but rain, lots of rain, and no snow. This is North Alabama. I'm in Huntsville, Alabama, and nothing but rain, and it's raining, probably still raining now, but unfortunately, temperature's starting to drop now. It's down to about 38, and it's supposed to go down to about 16 or 17 tonight, so we will have what we usually get, not snow, but lots of ice. Anyway, back to the net. You might give me some your regular meeting times if you get a chance. I'd like to check in more often. This is Whiskey Quebec 4 Delta. Bye.
Oh, you bet, Harwell. We're here every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. Let's see. I think Huntsville is it on Central Time? I can't remember. I spent quite a bit of time. Years ago, in a previous life, I worked for Intergraph for 10 or 15 years, and enjoyed all that. If you've been in Huntsville for a while, you know who Intergraph was. But very good, Harwell, and glad to have you check in here. You can actually, I record this net on YouTube. Write my call down, WA5QPZ, and you can play back the YouTube. You can see it live if you'd like. You just go to YouTube and search under my call for the channel name, and you can see it live. Or EchoLink, you can go to EchoLink and again, under my call, and you can listen to what I hear. And of course, my voice it comes through in fine shape with none of the fading. But we're here every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time, so on 14329. So maybe that helps you out there, Harwell. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, it sure does. I'll probably be trying, to the extent I can get here at 1 p.m. on Sunday, I'll be a regular. I'm on Central Time, and I'll look you up on YouTube, too, if I happen to miss. But I really like this Flex Radio equipment. It's really my first SDR stuff, and I've been fascinated by it and by what you can do with the filtering and everything else. The receiving end of this thing is really good, and apparently it works pretty well on the transmitter. I think I've made contacts fairly easily compared to what I've had to struggle with in the past, so I'm really enjoying this piece of gear. I'm probably going to stick with it as long as it stays as good as it is. But thanks for the good work you're doing, and I'll be try to become a regular. Thank you. This is Whiskey Quebec 4 Delta.
All right, very good, Harwell. Well, I did support work for Flex for 11 years, 11 or 12. And as a matter of fact, this 6700 I have here is 13 years old now, and still running 24/7. So it has done its job, yeoman's duty here. But very good. And glad to have you check in here. All right, very good. Now let's try CQ200 and see if there's anybody there that would like to check in. I've got to mute my Utah here, and then unmute. So anyone on CQ200 that would like to check into the FlexNet, now's your time. It's WA5QPZ. Anybody on CQ200 that would like to check into the FlexNet, come at this time. This is WA5QPZ. Well, nobody heard there, so we'll keep that in the side. All right, very good. Anyone else over the air that would like to check into the FlexNet? To remind everyone that the current version is 4.1.5 of Smart SDR. And there's some options if you want to get the early updates. You can get just the basics, any of the radios, without buying anything. It's a free update just to get the basics. But if you want some of the added features, and particularly if you're running 8600 or 8400, the later series, there's some interesting features added there. All right, anyone else over the air? This is WA5QPZ. Anyone else, anywhere? Any comments, queries, otherwise? This is WA5QPZ. Well, with that, we'll call it for the day. I much appreciate each and everybody checking in. The recording of today's net will be posted. It'll take about an hour or so to get it uplinked. We'll get the get this uploaded. Usually about 3 gigs of data that's got to go back to YouTube, and that'll be posted for this afternoon. I much appreciate each and everybody for checking in. We had 26 check-ins, and a good turnout. Everybody getting weather. Stay warm. It's been cold. It brought some cold weather here into Austin. We haven't gotten above freezing all day. I think we're right now at 26 degrees. Well, so with that, we'll say 73s, and hopefully we'll see everybody next weekend. If I'm not here, I'll try to have somebody stand in for me. I can do it remotely, but it's real tough. But I'll maybe out of pocket. With that, I'll say 73, and everybody have a great weekend, what's left of it, and let's have a good week otherwise. With that, I'll close this session of the FlexNet. 73 all from WA5QPZ.
73 Dudley. 72 Dudley, and just kind of curious, is the other station from Sebring, Florida on? This is K8DXX. It looks like he's gone, K8DXX, QRZ, or QRT.
William Augustine, please copy 1 Hotel Whiskey.
Y Hotel Whiskey, what is the complete call sign, please? Yankee Hotel Whiskey, what is your complete call sign? K8DXX asking.
I copied him as 1 Hotel Whiskey.
1 Hotel Whiskey, can we help you? K8DXX. Maybe the guy's having a hard time, or maybe it's, I hate to talk to somebody without a license. Anyway, talk to you later, Dudley, K8DXX.
I got Alpha Charlie 3, and you'll have to fill in the rest of it. It's WA5QPZ.
Alpha Charlie 3, November, Quebec. Please copy 1 India, Mike Henry, go ahead.
Okay, Alpha Charlie 3, November, Quebec, I believe. Yes, sir. This WA5QPZ, Dudley in Austin. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, what's your name? Whiskey Alpha 5, what is it?
Whiskey Alpha 5, Quebec, Papa Zulu. Quebec, Papa Zanzibar. Are quick pink zebras, over.
Zulu, please copy my 1 India, Mike India in Michigan, QSL.
Well, I don't participate in POTUS, but POTA, but I do copy you. You're about a 3x3 here, but am able to copy. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay, I copy the 3-3. You're at 5 and 7, 5 and 7 into Michigan. You're operating from home. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm located near Austin, Texas. And you're in Michigan. All right, very good. Give me your suffix again. What's the last part of your call? Go ahead.
Okay, it's Alpha Charlie 3, November, Quebec. Alpha Charlie 3, Nancy Green, QSL.
Okay, Alpha Charlie 3, November, Quebec. Yeah, that's what I got. All right, very good. And got you a 3x3 here. All right, very good. And hope you have a good day. What's left of it? This WA5QPC.
Roger, 73.